Do not sacrifice your ideals to please others. Getting along with people does not mean agreeing with everybody, and it does not mean that you should sacrifice your ideals for their sake. That is not the kind of getting along that I mean. But you can maintain your ideals without being offensive. In fact, from that standpoint, Jesus Christ did not get along with many during his time. But he maintained his ideals without being repugnant. He certainly got along with himself, for he knew that what he was doing was right. And he said, "To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth." So above everything else, please God and live up to your own ideals. Never compromise your ideals, and never harbor an ulterior motive. If you can live loving God and meaning no harm to anyone, and still the world wants to hurt you, that is all right. It is better to be cursed by the whole world and be a favored child of God than to be loved by all and forsaken by God. Getting along with others means getting along first with your conscience and with God, and then with people. That realization is one of the great blessings I received from my Master. There is nothing in the world that measures up to the joy that I received from his company. When you have the security of true joy, you have everything. You do not need the world. During my earliest years in this country, I was once invited as a guest of honor to a large party. I didn't know what an elite cocktail party was, so I didn't know what I was getting into. But I never before or after attended such a gathering. Everyone was drinking heavily. Late into the evening, they asked me to speak, so I gave them a talk that I think they never forgot. I did not speak in anger, but in truth, is this your natural way of life? Are you really happy embalming yourself in drink? This is not fun, getting dead drunk and talking in an evil way. What is this? I know many of those present made an inner promise never to go to such parties again. I was not mad, for I kept myself inwardly aloof. In that way, I can get along fine with others. I do not have to follow their ways, rather I would try in a kind way to influence them to follow my ways. With God in your breast, joy in your heart, wisdom in your mind, and all the power of heaven in your soul, you are in the joy of the Eternal Father. That is the power which I see and feel all the time. Behave in a truthful way that is not hurtful to others. If you cannot get along with others because of your ideals, then it is best to get away from those naysayers. If your goodness becomes a torture to others, stay away from them. You should not feel you have to beat others over the head with a club to make them follow. If they do not want to follow you, let them go their way. But always be willing to share your understanding with those who are seeking and who are thirsty for the nectar of the soul. Make them happy.